Okay, thank you for joining me again. So recently, Daddy GO, which is the General Overseer of RCCG, which is Redeemed Christian Church of God, has made a big statement, and that statement is the fact that they did not allow those that do not have face mask into the crusade ground in Badagry. I mean, he was ministering somewhere in Badagry recently, and according to News Association of Nigeria, people that we are not having face mask, we are not allowed, and this was a strict protocol. And in fact, they were even giving people hand sanitizers. If you came with yours, good. If you don't have, they're going to give you one. And I think this is a very good publicity. This is very, very smart. Given the period that we are right now, that government is actually frowning on gatherings, frowning on people coming together, communion and things like that, and churches and mosques and crusade concerts and things like that. So actually making this a very public statement, I think is very, very good, and it's very, very smart for people to know that, okay, they did this, and the news organization of Nigeria was there and they publicized it. So I think other people should also emulate this as much as they will actually counter whatever the government is saying. I know a lot of people still don't believe this. Some churches still don't believe it. I mean, we have a Christ Embassy, some of them like that don't still believe in this coronavirus and the infection and things like that, which is good for them. I mean, if their faith is doing it for them, good. I mean, believe what you believe as long as it's working for you. So, but you have to also be careful and also be mindful of others, just in case. If it affects you, and because you believe it's not going to affect you, but eventually it affected you, and then you use it to, infect others, it becomes a problem. So as much as you believe that it might not affect you, or you don't believe that it does exist, but because of the benefit of others, because of the health risk that it can pose to others, I think you should also begin to put in those safety measures. I mean, organizations and businesses and churches and things that operate where they have people gathering, I think it should only be moral and kind of smart for them to implement those protocols to not just safeguard themselves but also safeguard others. For those who still don't believe it, well, if it works for you, maybe you should continue to believe what you're believing, but for protocol's sake, you should also implement some safety procedures just to safeguard others. There was a advert that went up one time that said something about wearing it for others. So even if you don't want to wear it for yourself, at least wear it for others. Wear face mask for others. Put face shield for others. If we don't want to use it because of others, because people can get infected. And of course, we heard about the new strain now. The new strain now that is in UK, and how it is gradually spreading. So, and this new strain now is actually very, very infectious, very contagious, and even deadlier than the first one. Although some companies that are producing vaccine have said that their vaccine can also still protect people from that, but I mean, we all know that the vaccine was not developed for this particular strain. So if it does protect you from this particular strain, then maybe it's just doing an overlap, compared to what it was developed for. So, but the real thing is that I think everybody should, as much as possible, try to be safe. Put on your face mask, use your hand sanitizer, wash your hand and things like that. Keep distance from others, and let's be safe. No, thank you for listening, and see you next one.